The U.S. Army Marksmanship Unit hosted a briefing and shooting demonstration here at Fort Benning September 10th and 11th to show visiting military leaders the unit's skill at lethal marksmanship. AMU provides marksmanship training to military organizations to help soldiers master marksmanship fundamentals and increase their lethality hit rate with the rifle and pistol. The demonstration coincided with Fort Benning's annual Maneuver Warfighter Conference, which ran September 10th through 12th. It brought together key military experts for a discussion of the current state and future of the Army's maneuver force. During the conference, the Marksmanship Unit invited military professionals attending the conference to hear what the unit does, watch its experts on the firing line, and to fire the weapons themselves if they were so inclined.
So we invited any officers and sergeant majors to come out to this event. They'll come here and we will give them a quick 10-minute briefing about how the U.S. Army Marksmanship Unit helps the Army as a whole develop weapons and ballistics research, as well as training to improve the fundamentals of marksmanship for the operational force. Once they receive that 10-minute briefing or so, we'll have them come out here to the range, and our instructor training group will facilitate some training with these officers and sergeant majors on some of the weapon systems that their soldiers will use and get trained on in the force.
That's the sound of the new Army handguns. After the briefing, individuals went out to the range where they received one-on-one training on the M17 and M18 pistols. These handguns are still considered new to the operational force. The instructors focused on hand placement, target transitions, turns and movement, and recoil management. For those who had an interest in long-range precision, there was the new squad designated marksmanship rifle to become familiar with. And though the M4 rifle is a rifle that soldiers are already accustomed to, AMU instructors offered helpful insight that can be used to increase lethality downrange.
Anytime you can get to come out and shoot with the Army's premier shooting team, you learn stuff. So all the great soldiers out here took their time to shoot with me, give me some advice and some tips, and even for a person who's been shooting for years, I learned a great deal, and I enjoy coming over here.
The U.S. Army Marksmanship Unit, not just expert shots themselves, but dedicated to helping the U.S. Army soldiers bring lethal marksmanship to battle if called upon. Shan Ogletree, Fort Benning, Georgia.
Oh, that's nice.